2-2 now to Markakis. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We are still. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now here it comes. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado.
Is that you breathing or is that him?
And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And in the bat next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The second for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Williams. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Williams.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Williams stands at second with no outs. Fouled off. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Defoe is up with it, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo. Putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Kevin Pillar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Hopped up. DeJong waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Austin
Now at the plate, Austin Romine. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2. And another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Got in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Garrett Richards will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. Striding in, Alex Jordan. Here comes the first pitch.
Shortstop, Alex.
And he takes ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
You sure you're okay?
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy.
Well,
This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Bottom of inning number 3, nothing our score. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back at strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Sean Newcomb becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now in the box, Dave McGee. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Line towards center field. Pilar is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Wilmer Defoe. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hot shot on the ground is short. To his left, Jordan on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is... Josh Harrison stands in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. In now for Colorado, Nick Markakis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Richards gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Harrison over to his left, makes the play, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Settling in now, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Santana, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom. Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Camargo is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you,
On
Heidi.
what? Photos? Gifts? What? You won't tell me.
Delgado, he got on
Okay, now that's just showing off.
Victim last time.
Yes, I can't do that. I wish I could lift my leg. Good God, you're flexible. I envy you. Show off.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do.
Well, that's something
with,
to
right?
remember
96 miles an hour
next
in on
time.
the hands. You almost have to be looking for that
For
pitch to be able to do anything with
baby
that.
number
2
2.
balls and a strike to count.
You already know that, considering that's how much you stretch me one round.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to
All right,
manipulate
already
that
up.
pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow
Already
of
up.
the knee,
Artemis
getting
up.
a lot of ground balls and a lot of
Oh,
swings.
and in about 3 hours, my meter's going to need to be changed. Well, I mean, considering all the traveling that we've done this month, it's probably caught up with my things.
Because, like, most of us we just kind of have shorter speed carries and we'll make it.
Into the windup. Here comes the
It can also
2-2
be
pitch.
with the weather.
8 in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on.
This game
What
is
a way.
fucking hard.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. McGee coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding into the box, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Come on, give me that same pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. To his left, Delgado. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. The next to bat for Atlanta, Garrett Richards. He flew out in his last at bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Popped up, Montano in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Dave McGee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up Alex Jordan. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Newcomb looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he
looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You can just see he's awful confident, bucket assassin.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
So he got him swinging. Sean Newcomb becomes out number 2 this inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Dominique Montano. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still no score. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in, Wilmer Defoe. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Markakis coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side. Now to the.
Leading up for the Rockies.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Adam Conley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And they have taken the lead.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Delgado.
One run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. DeYoung onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rockies stepping in and ready for another shot. Johan Camargo, 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit back up the middle. Jordan is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And in the bat next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. Sliced hard on the ground. Harrison's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana 0 for 2 for him to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner. More than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is. Now at the plate, Kevin Pilar. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. smoke toward the hole. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Ready for another shot now. Alex Jordan. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Pilar leads off first with 1 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Sean Newcomb. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hops this one up. Camargo has room in foul territory, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Scooter Gennett is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Gennett.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Williams on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11.
So striding in, Dave McGee. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Now at the plate, Wilmer Depot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Up next for Atlanta.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Defoe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. He brings it in, and the Rockies have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
3-0 the final score.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL East, the Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 3-0. They had previously lost 11 in a row. The Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-1. The Phillies put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Nats 8-3. The Cincinnati Reds got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-2. The Pirates bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-2. Jock Peterson stole the show with 6 RBIs on 3 home runs, helping lead the Dodgers past the Cardinals 13-5. The win was their 7th in a row. The Rangers picked up 14 hits in total as they got a road win against Arizona 6-4. Rich Hill got his 3rd win this season, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 2-1. The Orioles grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 8-6. The Chicago White Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 2-0. The Detroit Tigers combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Indians 1-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-1. The Angels got the best of the Brewers at home 5-1. The Yankees got a win over the Astros in Houston 2-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.